We're told that he was the seventh from Adam. You also find in the scriptures that Lamech in chapter 4 is the seventh from Adam as well. And Lamech, who is of the line of Cain, shows the increasing wickedness and the increasing departure from God's word in the line of Cain. Enoch, as a prophet of God, as one who walked with God, would have been one who would have spoken against the godlessness of his generation. It says Enoch is the seventh in the generation from Adam of the godly line of Seth. Lamech is the seventh from Adam. And I said Lamech shows the increasing wickedness of Cain's line. It says in Genesis 4, verse 19, Lamech took for himself 2 wives against God's order of one wife. The name of one was Adah, the name of the second was Zillah. He said, for I have killed a man for wounding me, even a young man for hurting me. If Cain is avenged sevenfold, then Lamech 77-fold. So he boasted in killing a man. And he was obviously a man who was departing further and further away from God. And as you read when you come to the time of Genesis, that every imagination of the heart of man was only evil continually. And the earth was filled with violence. God was, this process of moving away from God was accelerating as the generations went on. And we can see that in our own time, as we see the time getting nearer to the second coming of Christ, we see an increasing departure from the ways of God and a departure into ways which are contrary to God's will, which leads to growing wickedness on the earth and judgment coming in the form of a flood. And we can see that Enoch was a prophet who saw this coming. And Enoch, as I'm going to show you in a moment, actually prophesied the coming of the flood, and he also prophesied the second coming of Jesus.